Howdy everybody, and welcome back to BTD6. So it's going to be a very late upload for me today, and I need to do something quick, so we're actually going to do the run back on this Chimps run. But we aren't doing Master Bomber with Blazing Sun, but we are going to do Desperado Ninja, right? And I think a Desperado down here, oh maybe I'm supposed to start with Ninja, but anyway, a Desperado down here should be good enough, right? Because we'll have golden, what do you even call it? Golden Justice down here, and he'll shoot straight ahead. Okay, well, we are supposed to start. We're off to a very good start, aren't we? That's okay. We can put the ninja on this side instead. That was just an oversight on my part. Not a huge deal. There we go, much better. I have, if you don't know how my audio not that you would know, my audio setup is a little awkward sometimes for myself, not so much for you guys, but I wear a headset so I can actually hear the game audio, and my actual mic doesn't pick it up. I think our biggest worry is affording Deadeye by wave 28, because I mean honestly, like, I want to say we were close to getting what do you even call it? Flash bomb, right? So let's just say 3,200 for just that, and then this guy is actually that's gonna be pretty similar in price. Okay, so maybe I'm not too worried. That upgrade is actually worthless for us so far, the camo upgrade, but I'm hoping maybe Bullseye will be worth picking up early, I hope. Maybe, maybe not. But I think with this map, once we get to Golden Justice or even Deadeye, this straightaway should be very, very good. Have you guys, I don't know if you guys like Golden Justice or not. I've never had any good experiences with him, I'll be honest with you. Also, we're going to be doing Grandmaster Ninja, I think. The question with Grandmaster Ninja is that enough to handle the DDTs off of just Deadeye? Now, because we are doing this as a can we 2TC, we're not trying to see if we can black border, because if you can 2TC, in theory, you could black border it, right? My goal is to try to get Deadeye first. I don't think we're going to save the full 3k, but I want to see how early we can get him. I mean, if we can beat wave 15, then we can get all the way to wave, probably 22. So it's going to be close. Now we're fine, okay. We're already a third of the way to Deadeye, so over a third of the way, honestly. Halfway almost. Yeah, I think we get overwhelmed here, right? Yeah, like, for sure. That's okay. Yes, we want to retry last round. But we're going to be going for quick draw. Probably just quick draw. I mean, I know we're going to have to get more than that. Maybe we buy Ninja Discipline as well. I just want to make sure we actually have enough when the time comes. Yeah, okay, that seems pretty good. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Standoff as an upgrade. It basically, I think it's like a 50% attack speed boost if there's only one balloon in your range, but it halves for each balloon on top of that. So I think by like 3 balloons, it's like a 5% increase or something. And then anything beyond that is effectively worthless. And Ninja goes crazy. I always underestimate just how good Ninja is, I think. It's just a really good starting tower. I guess maybe my issue with it is the way that it falls off. It doesn't necessarily have to fall off, it's just the way I tend to play it. We'll buy Double Pierce. Yeah. The way that I tend to play Ninja is I only go for the tier 4s. Obviously, the tier 5s are going to do a lot better, but Grandmaster Ninja I have a hard time justifying most of the time when I'm playing it, and then I just don't typically play the other 2 paths very often. When I used Master Bomber for yesterday's video, I know, but meh. Anyway, if you like the video, if you are liking the video, please do leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out. This is all going to be trial and error. I guess it's just double shot carrying us, right? All the way up to 3k. Do we get 2k more within the next 7 waves? Maybe. It's not looking too great though, right? Well, no. Wave 27 is a high income wave, honestly. I know this is a low income wave, but you do still get the end of wave bonus. And I know you're probably thinking get Seeking Shuriken right now, but I mean, I just don't know if we can afford it. 1,000 in the next 2 waves. It might even have been don't even get quick draw. I don't know, I think we get 600 for this wave, right? Like, is this not like a super high income wave? Yeah, it like totally is. As long as we don't get overwhelmed. Yeah. Huge. We did just enough. This guy now has lead, but I forgot with how he works. Okay. Now we can buy Seeking Shuriken. We can buy Standoff. I think we're okay cross-pathing now. He does basically solo the Moab on his own anyway. And if we need more range, we can always give himself more range, you know? I think this is fine. Other spots we could have done, we maybe could have justified putting him like right up here. Because then he has this straightaway chase, but still has the early game input. I think I'd rather save for Bounty Hunter first than Balloon Jitsu. I really don't know very well how marked balloons work, right? All Desperados. So you only need 1 Bounty Hunter for all Desperados to be able to target marked balloons. If you set it to marked priority, how does like the shotgun work? Because I know he gets infinite range on his marked shots, right? Does that apply to all of them though? What a confusing tower I find this guy. I probably shouldn't find him so confusing, but I really do. Ooh. We seem to be doing just okay, though. I feel like by wave 40, especially with this wave, we should have enough for Bounty Hunter as well. I'm assuming Bounty Hunter's a popping power increase? It does say that, right? Marked to pop abilities? It doesn't actually say that. Although marked, I do know it can just mark more things in general. Or it can mark balloons in general. So I guess if we're really struggling, we go for Cal drops. But that's about the only upgrade we can do until we get Balloon Jitsu, and then it's just saving for tier 5s. How are we looking though? Moab looks okay. Oh, he even shoots over there. Okay. It doesn't make me feel super good because we gotta save up 38k. Off of just these 2 guys. I'm gonna turn on Autostar now, I guess, and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna buy Caltrops. I don't think the $400 spent early is gonna cost us one of the tier 5 upgrades. If it does, that's just on me. Obviously it is, but like, I'd be shocked. Let's see. You know, oh, hey, first of all, I have a Discord if you want to join the Discord. Hit up the description, it's in there. Join if you'd like. We don't talk too much right now, but meh. It's pretty, I like it. I like the people there. I gotta get a better upload schedule though, dude. That's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. I have a couple hours tonight to record, but like, I don't know. What I want to record balloons, right? I do still enjoy balloons, but I also have been playing another game, but the videos just don't perform, you know? Actually though, this Ninja Monkey's doing just fine on his own. Ooh. So if I hit this, does he just take out? So like we do get a little bit of extra popping power with that, if we need it. Is it better to set him to last? As far as I'm aware, he pierces through everything, right? So like, it's okay to have him set to last. Except now, we need him set to first. Ooh, buddy. I really hope that, I'm really hoping that using the ability or something I guess this tightens the spread on my attacks as well. But I'm hoping using the ability early didn't just like screw me over for this wave. If it did, then there's no way we're getting all the way to wave 100, right? That would just be it. Like, there's like no way. Okay, so we actually do make it further into this wave. And then we get regrow farmed. Oh. Huh. Interesting. I'm actually a little surprised that this doesn't work very well. I wonder if it's also a map thing, right? It could just be what map that we're on. Oh, he's also set to last again. There we go. That does seem a lot better. Having him on first. And then maybe... Man, you know what? Maybe these guys don't do it, huh? Well, that's okay. Why don't we just pivot? And then I just won't make this a video about 2 TCs. If we're gonna pivot, we'll just start spending our money. We'll do Etienne, we'll place a couple other things. What goes well with Golden Justice? Right now we just need group popping power. He's too slow, and you don't have enough Pierce. So how do we fix that? I could do Alchemist, but I don't wanna. Maybe we just do a Mortar. Mortar's always fun, right? Especially on this map, it's actually a pretty cool map for it. We'll go middle path. That's okay. As soon as you guys start the video, you'll be confused, I'm sure, with the run back and stuff, but oh well. We are playing on a beginner map, so now that we've pivoted to not doing 2 TC, we've probably just kind of got this in the bag, I would bet. I am still going to go for Golden Justice. I am going to go for, Loon Master. What is he called? Grandmaster Ninja. He's already tier 4. Okay, so I guess, yeah. We just needed a little better Pierce, it felt like. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that 2 TCs are impressive? And I know that comes with a caveat for a lot of you guys. Some of you guys will probably say, well, if it's a 2 TC on not a beginner map, it definitely is impressive, right? Or maybe above it, intermediate or something, right? I don't know. I think typically if you're playing this kind of game, honestly, you're probably... If you 2 TC or even 2 Megapop or any of those, I think 2 Megapop's actually harder, honestly. But doing those, is it harder? I don't know. But, oh, Etienne, you're not high enough level yet, Etienne. There we go. But you're probably better than the majority of people who actually play these games, huh? Right? Like, it's so weird looking at communities. Because if you're on Reddit, or if you're on some community talking about the games and stuff, there's going to be a lot of people who are black bordering or who are good at the game, and you're going to see a lot of that. Although I do have to say, I think this Reddit, I'm not on it very often, but I check it for updates on the game, right? I do think they're pretty good about going, people supporting new players and stuff. You see a lot more support, I think, for it. Which is pretty cool in my eyes. Come on, man. You got this. There we go. Like, you'll see somebody just post a video or post a picture of like, hey, how the heck do I fix this Chimps run? And then people like actually help instead of saying get good, which I know sounds ridiculous, but that was such a bad mentality from the Souls community, and it's... People will tell you that that's not the case, and typically I guess it's not, but like... On an entry level, there's like a barrier to entry of the game that you have to understand it. If you go in thinking people are saying get good, you're going to see a lot of it because the people who expect it to be there are the ones actually saying it, which is kind of odd. Yeah, it's really hard to put into words, I guess. For me, it is. Basically, the reason why people say get good is because people said people say get good. It's so weird. At least that's always how I saw it. That and the early memes from when it released. Back when memes were ancient, dude. Holy cow. It's been so long. Anyway. But yeah, like, I think it's pretty cool. You can see a lot more variance and skill in this game than a lot of other games, I think. At least for the general community. As far as I'm aware, people who make videos on this game are typically pretty good. I think I'm good at this game, but I'm pretty average in a lot of senses as well, right? Like, I make a lot of mistakes, but I kind of understand the game at least. It's kind of something I find interesting to look into, because there's a lot of games that I've played for a long time. But even still, I think there's never been a game where I think I'm even close to the best person at it. Do you guys think you have a game like that? I mean, I know there's so many free-to-play games and seasonal games and stuff that come out these days where there are just leaderboards. I highly doubt that anybody, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I doubt that anybody watching me is typically going to be one of those people on the leaderboards, but that's not because I think you guys are mad at games or anything. It's more so a rule of numbers, right? There's just so few of us. Not that there's that few, but... Hey, speaking of which, we're up to like 920 subscribers. Dude, we're actually growing really fast when I post daily videos, and I'm very glad for your guys' support. I feel like I say it like every video or every other video. But we're closing in on 1,000 subscribers pretty fast. I gotta actually stream some BTD6 though. My streams do so much better than they ever did before BTD6 came out, or before I started covering BTD6. I'm actually really excited to see what Golden Justice does here. I feel like he should be good, right? Oh. As the game lags. Right, one of the sound effects just didn't play at all at the right time. I know I just said I need to stream some BTD6. I think I'm actually going to do a little surprise stream right after I'm finished making this video. So if you see the stream, just know this is the video I'm talking about that in. But and that was weird wording. But yeah, I've been wanting to play a game called Lucky Shot. It's a Balatro-like game. I think I've mentioned it in a lot of videos, but it's very fun. And the devs have been updating it, and it's not quite released yet, so I want to try it again. And I know I don't get very many views, but for that, but that's okay. I think maybe I look a little bit too much at the numbers, but that's just kind of how my brain works. Do you guys, if you've watched me play, you probably recognize it, right? Because I always, typically in my runs I break down, I have 178k. I know by wave 81, or by wave 83, it'll be like, what, 90 some odd to 108k, somewhere in that range. And I'm always breaking down basically by wave when I think I'll have upgrades. Most of the time. This time I'm doing it a little more nonchalantly, honestly. You know, pre-free play, he's pretty good. He does just kind of one-shot everything down, but apparently has no normal popping power. Well, I guess he doesn't bleed through layers, is what that is, really. I think he has infinite pierce, right? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he does, though. Maybe they nerfed him. I do feel like I should probably be using this upgrade. Not quite enough range. You know what, honestly, since we're not doing 2TC, dude, give him the buffs, right? Like, yeah, that's so much better. Look at that. That extra range and attack speed actually goes pretty crazy. And actually, we can out buff him as well for a little bit more attack speed. Right? He definitely feels like the kind of tower that really benefits from it, I think. Look at that, holy cow. He like 2 or 3 shot that ZOMG. Oh, okay, you know what, that's pretty cool. Okay, maybe this guy's kind of satisfying sometimes. You know, I should check if it changes the target reticle if I use that ability. Here, this is what I mean. So this target reticle, it doesn't, but he does. I wonder if he actually does have increased accuracy. I think so. Now it feels like we're just getting tons of money every single shot he takes. I guess that's kind of what wave we're on. Wave 83 is the last of the income waves from the 80s, I view it at least. Over the next 7 waves, we get about the same that we got from those 3, I think. 81, 82, 83. Maybe I'm wrong. Is he still set to last? I think he is, right? Yeah. You know, you can also just turn on that, yeah. Yeah. This ability does just let you snipe stuff. Okay. Would we rather have... I really don't know what more popping power means. I should look into that. See if that actually has a defined meaning to it. Holy cow, we almost just lost there. Maybe I do buy Grandmaster Ninja. Does Grandmaster Ninja get a damage increase? Let's find out. If he does 8 damage here. No, he definitely has a damage increase. Honestly, I think we would have been better off with just getting like a glue gunner, because all that we need to care about right now, right, is just gonna be ceramics, I think. Yeah, it feels like it too. I got the Grandmaster Ninja, I'm happy. I feel like this might be... So how do you use Golden Justice? Sorry, I just swapped topics, I know. How does one use Golden Justice not on a map like Cubism, right? Do you still get... I guess you still get a lot of overlap on other maps, even if it's not such a straight line. Holy cow. Look at that. This is wave 94. This is one of the big waves. Man, I didn't even call out wave 78 this time. I was so preoccupied. Actually, it must have been so easy. Look at that. Dude, that's crazy. He's got a one-shot reinforced DDTs, right? Like... He makes even wave 96 look trivial. He's not even at, like, the forefront of the map. I think we'll range boost him on the next, or after this next wave. And we'll let him just tear up 98. I think that sounds cool. Hey, you know, I'm curious if my mic audio sounds fine real quick. If anybody watched this far, I only wonder that just because it, I'm sitting a little further away from my mic. I don't know how well it hears, like distance-wise, right? I guess it's probably pretty good because it... Let's see. What sorts of damage do you do? I mean, he's doing literally thousands of damage per shot. Okay. Whatever. So he's just a good tower. Who would have guessed? So maybe it's like Golden Justice, and then we need something better at mobbing. So what's a good tower for mobbing, right? Maybe it's a Monkey Buccaneer angle. I'm thinking of a 2TC with Golden Justice. Anyway, that's the video. That felt exceedingly fast. Extremely fast, whatever word you want to use for it. It felt very fast. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and if you have some advice, or maybe you want to help me, if you want to see me try to figure out a 2TC of anything, just let me know. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.